gentlemen, I have been prepping for the club championship at Warwick Country Club. Had 2 rounds in the mid-70s today. We have Otto. I got to meet a golf icon and legend in Tom Watson this weekend. This is like the greatest weekend ever, capped off by my favorite event of all time, the draft selection process. So to start here, I'm going to announce all the teams, the 12 teams in the league. Again, we have some heavy hitters, a couple of new faces. Super amped and excited about this. I'm going to give a quick introduction about the 12 folks in the league, and then we're going to randomly select the draft order. Let's see who's on top here. So, first team. This is not the draft order. We're just announcing the teams of the league now. Is Mark Hubbard. This man is a legend. PGA Tour professional. Came in 3rd and 4th in back-to-back weeks in the Barbasol and the Barracuda. Ever since I went to go watch him play at the Travelers, he hasn't missed a cut. He's been on fire. Coincidence? I don't think so. Sucks at fantasy, great at golf, but this could be his year. And his brother actually has a Taylor Swift podcast, for those of you who are interested. Next, we have John Carroll. Great guy, another very lousy fantasy player. John was my former roommate in Boston. Family friend called me one day and said, you know, our friend's son just moved to Providence. He has no friends. Can you take him out to dinner? I took him out to dinner. He was a lot cooler than I was thinking with that backstory. Love him to death. Great guy. Unbelievable friend. Next, we have Eric Becker, one of the new members of the league. Just got married. Beautiful wedding in Colombia. Sarah and I had a blast. Went to high school together at the prestigious IMG Academy. Eric and I, lousy golfers. I don't know if he's a lousy fantasy player yet. It's his first year in the league. We're excited to have him. Thank you, Eric, for joining. You're an extraordinary league here. Next, we have Bill Carroll. Bill's claim to fame is he's the father of John Carroll. How about that, huh? And also a Cornell tennis legend. Bill, glad to have you in the league. You're going to do a lot better this year than last year, let me tell you. You have nowhere to go but up. Good luck. Next, we have Richard Weiner, your commissioner. No introduction needed. 2-time winner in the 15 years. Actually,
15 years.
3-time winner. I take it back. 3-time winner. You know, I'm pretty good at this sport. Next, we have Sarah Pillimer, the love of my life, carrying our beautiful, beautiful son in utero. I'm so grateful to have her in my life. She's been on the up and up in fantasy. Phenomenal. Lost in the championship last year. Stellar soccer player, college legend. Love her to death. Next, we have Devin Weinberg. Devin's my unofficial cousin. I love Devin to death. Not much unlike myself. We're both just a couple of goofy Jews, and we have that in common, and we're just good all-around guys, right, Devin? Anyway, Devin is living it up in Newport right now, a finance bro, starting a job at a big private equity fund in Boston. Congratulations, Devin. Good luck this year. He always wants to stir the pot in the league. I hope there's no more pot stirring from you, young man. Next, we have Carl Pillimer, my father-in-law, greatest father-in-law of all time. Carl and I went on a little bit of a run in DraftKings last year as partners. Crushed it. Carl, former dean and acting professor at Cornell University. It's a pretty good school, if I can say so myself. Carl, good luck this year. Next, we have Peter Mellinger. He is a good Democrat and a good person, right? Love Peter to death. Proud of him, excited to have him in the league. You know what? This could be your year, Peter. You're long overdue. Next, we have Cameron Ayala, my brother from another mother. Went to high school with Cameron. He's at Brown Medical School. It's always good to have like a doctor friend, right? So you can call him when your kid's sick and whatnot, and irritate them all the time. That's why I'm still friends with Cameron, because he's going to be a doctor. Love you, buddy. Next, we have Jimmy Wolf. I always say it's about Jimmy, right? Stellar golfer, scratch golfer, Rhodes Scholar. He's like a world-class, what's that little thing, a violinist. This guy is unbelievable, multi-talented, multifaceted, and a pretty good fantasy player. I don't think he's won he did win the league one year. A few years back, Jimmy won the league. So good luck to you this year, Jimmy. Last but not least, drum roll please, we have David Hamanoff.
Yay.
David's claim to fame, he was my bar mitzvah tutor. Can you imagine that? And he also helped Sarah and I move into our new apartment. David, graduate of the esteemed Stern Business School at NYU University, a king in the going out of business sale world. He dominates the space. Love you to death, brother. Excited to have you in the league this year. You are a true gambler, so you're going to love this league and you're going to do great. Anyway, those are our 12 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited. I'm going to pick the draft order now, right? So for those of you who have not watched this, do we have anybody actually watching on Instagram Live right now? How many? Two?
Paul, my dad, and Cam.
So that's a lot. 3 for me. That's like unbelievable.
Paul stayed on this whole
Paul,
time.
Mazel tov. I just saw your friend Johnny and David Capra. That's where I saw Tom Watson. He was at that house. Imagine that. We hang out with some heavy hitters, huh? Anyway, this is the piece that those familiar with the league know, those who are new to the league might not know. So we have 12 cards here, and hearts are the suit. Because my heart's nice and big. I love you all. So we have ace through queen. We're going to shuffle these cards up. We're going to put them face down, one card in front of each of the teams. If you have the ace, this is just a trial here. You know, if you have the ace in front of your name, you turn it upside down, you have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. That's unbelievable. That's Jonathan Taylor right there. If you have the queen, that's the 12th overall pick. And everything in between, second through jack, you know, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, don't need to explain it to you smart folks, right? You guys get it. And listening to Fantasy Radio, they said that the worst picks of this year's draft are pretty much 4 to 7 are the worst, right? You don't want 4 to 7 or 4 to 8. You want to be one of the top couple of picks, or you want to be, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Those are the best picks for this year's draft. Without further ado, though, can you confirm all 12 cards are here, baby? Yes, they are. No need to confirm. Hearts are the suit. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. This is the annual shuffling, everyone. The annual shuffling of the draft cards. Otto's excited. Look at him. Shuffling. Oh, people are going to think I'm cheating.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I haven't. All right, sorry. That was my bad. I love him so much. He's a good boy. So I was swimming yesterday, pretending to drown. Otto doesn't know how to swim. He jumped in after me, and he started about to drown himself, so I had to save him. But it was so noble of him to try to save my life. I've been tearing up about it all day. I love him. He's a good dog. All right, shuffling the cards, shuffling the cards, shuffling the cards. All right. Do you want to cut the deck here, babe?
No.
I'm going to cut it a few times just so nobody thinks I'm cheating when I get the a good draft pick here. Shuffle a couple more times. All right, we're going to go face down, just right down the line here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Can I get a countdown from 5, please? While I sip of Gatorade, all I do is talk, so my throat is a little sore and I'm parched. Okay, countdown from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Is Mark Hubbard's hot streak going to continue? He's been playing well lately. Is it going to carry over to the fantasy draft? We're about to find out. Should I show the camera first or myself first?
I don't know.
Camera first. Mark Hubbard. Oh, 11th. I just said that was one of the best picks.
Yeah.
That's great, Mark. The hot streak continues. Now we have John Carroll. Johnny Cat, I love you. 7th. Oh, I just said that was one of the worst. Sucks to suck. Eric Becker, first year in the league. Let's see what's going to happen. Eric Becker with the 12th overall pick. That's phenomenal. That's probably the best pick in this year's draft.
Oh, man.
Bill Carroll, the man, the myth, number 10. Damn, these shuffled? This is like a flush going on over here. Richard Weiner, your commissioner. Number 2. Shit. Pardon my language. I don't really want number 2.
Oh, no.
Can we redo the video?
No, we were live.
All right. Sarah Pillimer.
I'm going to
Next.
do 4.
Let's see. Sarah, number 5. Oh, that stinks. Devin Weinberg. 6.
Damn.
Carl Pillimer. 4. Jeez Louise. Who's going to get number 1? 4 people left. Number 1 still available. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor sweepstakes. Peter Mellinger. 9th. 3 cards left. Jonathan Taylor still available with the number 1 overall pick. Cam Aiello, 3rd overall pick. That's another lousy pick. Jimmy, 8th overall pick. And David Hominoff in his first year in the league. The number 1 overall pick. How about them apples, ladies and gentlemen? Let's run through the draft order. Commissioner here. David Hominoff, number 1 overall. Richard Weiner, number 2 overall. Cam Aiello, 3 overall. Carl Pillimer, 4 overall. Sarah Pillimer, 5. Devin Weinberg, 6. John Carroll, 7. Jimmy Wolf, 8. Peter Mellinger, 9. Bill Carroll, 10. Mark Hubbard, 11. And Eric Becker, 12. So the 2 newcomers, David Hominoff and Eric Becker, got arguably the best picks in this year's draft at 1 and 12. 11's great, 10's great.
Joe Palino's on.
Joe Palino, Big Joe, love you so much. Anyway, that wraps it up for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yourself.